If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Coming out with it, it's Luck. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Tulane's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Nevada's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by the...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Now on the move. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. This Nevada offense really has it going. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
He wants to take the top off. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tulane now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Tulane right back to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The play action fake. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
At the 18. That's a first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Just keeps slinging it. He's got it and still on his feet. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. He's got his man. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So now on comes the field goal unit. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Under fire! Oh, he had it! The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cantrell. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada!
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Nevada 14, Tulane 3.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner goes down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Tulane right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's a heat. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're number 1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful year.
There he goes. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Catch in the middle, it's Poe. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, it's Poe. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. This Nevada offense really has it going. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
This time they'll go to the running game. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's complete on the right side. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Tulane, stuck with horrible field position, will try to get out of trouble on 1st down. He leaves it with the back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot.
Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nevada. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 13 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grabbed over the middle. It's House. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Tulane right back to the line.
Good enough for first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. On target over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Graves. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's impressive. I'll tell you, the quarterback, of course, he's left-handed, but that time he's rolling to his right. So it's not easy to be accurate throwing when you're running that way, but nice throw to get that completion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Graves. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on him. Running to Green. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he had just enough to will that one home. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Going to the run to start this second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Got his man. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially...
Oh, it's a fumble! And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Tulane right back to the line. Give to the back. Touchdown, Green Wave. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Turning it on! Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Graves. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Graves. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's House. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Barges ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put 1 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Under fire. He's going for it all. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Touchdown, Green Wave! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
27, Nevada, 24.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the shotgun, the inside give. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
27, Nevada, 24.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Tulane right back to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Took a shot as he threw.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fakes to grab. Crosses the 45. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Nevada offense really has it going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Still looking on the move. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wideout trying to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Nevada! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Tulane, 27.
He'll bring it out. It's Luck. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Rides to the back. Sweet cut there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Tulane right back to the line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It's a draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field, ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the first down. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for offense. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Extending the play. He's got it. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The option look. Now the pitch. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun. He's going for the goal line. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This quarterback is out of sorts at this point of the game, guys. He's already thrown 2 picks. His fundamentals are falling apart. He threw that last pass off of his back leg. This is not a good sign for this quarterback moving forward.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice.